Hello there, everybody. I'm gonna play my match against Dingan here in a few minutes, but I wanted to try and live stream this one, which I have not been doing recently. So anyway, I'm gonna play a few games with the bots and see if anyone will come to my chat and tell me if the quality looks okay. But anyway. Only gonna just kind of fast play through this so that nothing to do there. Ooh, junk dealer. So hopefully someone shows up in the stream and says, oh hey, this looks like garbage, or hey, this looks okay. Path found schemes are pretty good. Let's put this scheme back on. Path found artifices are even better. Well, no one is here yet to tell me if the stream looks alright. So I don't know yet. I'm sure they will eventually. I want some villages. I actually don't know if there are any villages in here. One village maybe. 2 villages. Don't want any of those. Doesn't matter. Well, just a couple minutes before Dingan shows up, nobody told me the stream is working. I think the stream is actually terrible, but I'll probably just let it run anyway at this point. Can't get yeah, I'm also not talking. Anyways, 1 minute till Dingan, so I guess the stream's going okay, so we'll play him. Yeah, I don't talk very loud, so people often have to crank their volume. That's just there. problem. Okay. So we'll see if Dingan's on now. He is. Hooray. He's starting first game. It looks like actually page doesn't look, well, yeah, it's okay. It doesn't look as important. There's lots of ports and coins and stuff. But it would be nice to have the protection and then, you know, a million attacks. There's buy. So anyways, everything's here for the engine. I'm not really sure what the opening is, though. I could actually see skipping Mercenary, although it's just, you know, a nice... The attack still hurts at the start, and it's good money. And trashing, obviously, good. It's still got to be a little bit faster than Lookout. The Lookout thing would... You could do, like, Lookout page. It would get you your champion much quicker, but... So, that's the advantage there. And you could just buy Courtyards a little easier, maybe. I'm not sure. I can actually see it. Skipping the Urchin here. Well, whatever. I'll try it. It's not necessarily a great play, but well, this it's never a good move to have your it's always bad to have your cards miss the shuffle, but oh well. That's life. Do 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 do. I could get my wine merchant already, I guess. That seems a little premature, but my conspirator activates, which is cool. He's just now hitting mercenaries, which is also very cool. So he had bad draws as far as pairing merchant. I don't really know about the third mercenary. That seems maybe a little much to me, but of course I didn't really want that many silvers at all, but too bad he didn't kill some of them. Alright, well, we can put a state up here. I mean, I have a warrior in hand there, so... That's pretty funny. um, that turn where he gained all those mercenaries was not great for me at all. So, well, can just get another one of these. And of course, my my heroes here at the bottom. But oh well, that's how it goes. If I just draw the hero, with this port, then I'll just play it. Otherwise, I'll have to play the courtyard too. I'm pretty much toast. That's maybe understating it a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not sure on the pages there, but woohoo! Yeah, I had a warrior and a hero go to the bottom of the shuffle. Well, the hero didn't miss, but the warrior did miss. So that's unfortunate. I mean, maybe it's just really bad to skip Urchin. I could believe that as well. But my shuffles were not great. His were not that great either at the start, so... Well, that's nice at least. I did win the courtyard split, which was something I intended to do, you know. I won it hugely, though maybe not hugely enough. I guess I could get money. I mean, he'll still be able to double province, right? Probably. Yeah, I mean, there's no way he'll fail to. He can just. He would have to dud like 30 turns in a row. Somehow I dud. Well, sort of dud. I mean, basically dud. Alright, so GG. I feel like I don't feel like what I did was so bad that it couldn't have won there. Getting 4 silvers was not great, and then some other stuff. But also, I probably bought some things in the wrong order. I'm not sure. I felt quite good about the courtyard split, but it just took me so long to get my champion. Okay, Mask Lost Arts is good, and also Council Room is good with Lost Arts. Of course, it's easy to get lots of masquerades. Pawns are not awful either. Then you have your choice of terminals a little more. You can play like Lost Arts Masquerade though with pawn as buy, or even just a single council room as your buy or something. Is a pretty reasonable thing to do. So yeah, I'm gonna get the Masquerade here. And you can have, well, there's a lot of different things you can use this money. Well, treasury and gold, I guess. Not that many. So the advantage of the Masquerades, of course, is Lost Arts on Masquerade is that it's easier to buy them. The advantage of Council Room is, of course, you can have just huge turns. I don't really know which is better. But I am going to get a second mask here, so that is pushing me one direction, I suppose. Hopefully I hit 6. I guess I do, right? Now I need something with buy. He has a pawn. Okay. Sure, I'll take the pawn. Now he'll put it there. Oh, he's putting it on the pawns. Okay. That's one way to do it. I don't really want to buy that many pawns. I hope to have all these masquerades. He buys a silver. That doesn't seem so good. He wants to keep the estate, I guess. Alright, he can have it. What do I have in here? Like 3 masquerades, maybe? No, just 2. 2 masquerades, a pawn. And expand. Alright, I don't know if there's time for expands, but maybe there is. I'm fine with him having pawns. Obviously. An expedition wouldn't be too bad. I'll just pass him the treasury. Be friendly. He's got to get a council room, right? I'm not sure what he's doing here, really. I should be able to still double province this turn. And though maybe I'll want to take the last masquerade instead. What do I have in left? I feel like 9, 12. $14. There's like one copper in there and then some masquerades. That seems like an okay deck to leave, I think. I still feel pretty good, though the expand is nice at the end there, especially since I passed him that treasury, which was sad, but felt like it was the thing to pass. It's obviously just going to come down a lot to what the starting hands look like. I don't know how much money he has if he draws it all. I guess we're about to find out. Just 10. Okay. So he's not gonna double prop. Well, he's not gonna double promise more than like once. My problem mainly is that I only have this one source of buy, so it's basically either draw most of the deck or don't get buy. I mean, obviously I can start with it in hand, but to have it guaranteed, I have to draw most of the deck, or all of it. I'll see it most turns, but not every turn. I mean, I'm sure eventually I'm going to have to pass him one of these golds or silvers again. He only has the 2 coppers left, so there's a really good chance that he has to pass me something good this turn. Though good, quote, may just be a little pawn or something. What did he pass me? I can never keep track of what he passed me. It feels like it was a masquerade. But maybe we can figure it out at the end here. It was either a masquerade or a good treasure. So now we know we have some coppers on top. I have 8 masquerades. Yeah, it must have been a masquerade. Well, I want a double province, so. Oh, there was a 9-11. Oh well. Right, I lost a copper this time. Obviously I could take a gold or a treasure. Either one would get me to province or double province. Another buy wouldn't be awful either, though. Well, this may be okay depending on. Well, he's going to play a council room too, so that'll help. Probably treasury is better than gold there. He's not going to win if he's killing golds already. There's just. No catching up that way. This should be a double province turn, especially if he plays his council room. Because I was overdrawing by quite a few cards, I think. I have 8 of those masquerades, so yeah. This will be double province for me, and that will seal it. I think I like what I did better here. Now he's getting to use his pawns as peddlers, basically. Which is okay. Do you get the deck yet? I don't think I'll have to Dutchy dance. He's pretty lucky to have to. Oh, he bought a copper. Okay. Still, well, I've been pretty lucky too with those. Okay. So 30, he would need 3 duchies and a province. Which I think he can technically do. Or can do quite easily, but I don't believe I have any other options because he can end it with his expand. I mean, I think he can probably win. He has to expand the treasury by 3 or probably tie, I mean. How many goals did he have? Maybe he can't quite do it. Seems like he took too many buys there. He can expand the treasury into a province, but then he still needs 3 duchies, which I don't think he has. He added a copper, so he has 3, 6, 8 money there. Only one more pawn to play. So I don't, unless I've miscounted, I don't believe he has the money. So this should be the game, since I'm definitely going to province with this hand. Unless I'm misremembering something. He's played 8 pawns, so he's one more pawn that he can get for money. Yeah, he has like 20 cards. So the gardens. So like 4 gardens is worth 8 points. So it's worse than 3 duchies. If he had 30 cards, then he wouldn't need so much money. That is the conclusion I had come to as well. Though I don't know exactly what he has. Well, let's see if he had a silver instead of a copper here, and he had not this expedition. He could also just have taken the points. Like an estate. Okay, GG. My second start. Well, we have rats with some remodel and upgrade and grave robber stuff. Which could be good. Could be good. Since there are some sweet 5s to gain. Sweet 5s. Yeah, I mean, I think definitely rats. I don't know what you open. You could open remodel silver. And then start buying the rats. You could open Baron with something. You could just open double silver, which is not crazy to me. You're gonna have to keep buying some coppers or getting silvers or golds to feed the stables, which would be slightly annoying, but not that big a deal. Could just be silver to get to the upgrade faster, and you just buy rats when you hit 4. I'll try that. Go with my handy silver. You can always open the rats, I just don't. I would hate to not hit 5, I guess. Would be my fear. I do wish I had the rats now, though. He's not had any trouble hitting his prize points. That's for sure. So he's probably crushing me here. These kinds of shuffles don't help though. My stables have been at the bottom, which sucks. Well, this stable's at least 2 of them are at the bottom. He probably gets the rest of the stables here. Yeah, I waited too long to get the rats, but I don't know. I don't really care for the province. That turn, though, right there is going to sink me. I mean, yeah, I only have 3 stables. There's no way I can build anything. I should have played the rats before that. It's just a series of blunders. All blunders all the time. Why did he trash a province? Guess he felt like it. Do 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 do. I don't want those provinces. I just want. My stables are just like, I know I just put one on top, but two of them just like bottom of the deck every shuffle. It's sad times. I'm gonna come back with duchies. 8 times 3 is 24. Oh wait, no, that won't work. Oh, so that's 2 for him. Alright, that's my last start. Okay, this is sort of an odd one. I guess you want to trash. Then they can give you a messenger and give you a second moneylender. Oh no. That would be fine, by the way. The swamp hag seems to be pretty good to me. So do the other cards here. I love these people who do these like running whatevers every game. It's accountability. Keeps us all accountable. You have to be on the lookout in the league because there's some pretty shady characters out there who will do anything for a win. I've seen some pretty horrific behavior in my days. I would rather have 2 moneylenders than a messenger and a moneylender. At least right now. By quite a long shot. Here I'm going to go ahead and guide, I think, although I do have another 5. Maybe I should just take the 5. I'll save the guide. This turn isn't crappy enough. Question is, should I get a bazaar or a swamp hag or a ghost ship? I think I'll get a bazaar. He has a lot of guides. I'll take a guide. And here I will not call guide. And I will get another swamp hag. It's the power of messenger. Cannot be contained. He takes a ghost ship. Well, I have a guide, so ghost ship is not very scary. Now, do I want messenger or do I want rangers? I think I want rangers. Here I'll call guide. Look at this. You know what we call this? We call this a counter. Now he can start loving the curses. Boom. Now my hand's even cooler than it was before. I don't know if I have any coppers left. Where are the... yeah, sure, I'll take another ranger. He played a swamp hag. We've been swamp hagged. That's a pretty good turn. I'm not gonna bother with a ghost ship. I may bother with another swamp hag though. The power of God. Look at this ranger flipping up. Look at this ranger flipping down. Should I go for the constant double swamp hagging? It's a fun one, let me tell you. Hopefully he plays his ghost ship. That ghost ship has been a godsend several times. So now I'm not really sure whether to toss here or not. This is not a very good hand, but so we'll toss it. Look at that. Much better hand. He didn't play anything good. I think I'm pretty much have won here. He agrees. Now we need to switch to unrated. And he gets to start. Let us see what's going on here. This is... You wish there was a smithy instead of a steward here. At least there's no discard attack. Anyway, it's an engine. I'm probably going to open Steward Tunnel. Or whatever this card is. Dungeon. Steward Dungeon. And then, you know, try and get Grand Markets, I suppose. And some Bridge Trolls. Probably skip the Merchant Guild. Probably skip Count. Alright, there we go. And here I should be able to get a 5 or something. Which one do I want? Do I want the counterfeit or do I want the Bridge Troll already? It's an interesting question. I think I'll take the... Let's go with the counterfeit. Good shuffles for me. I guess his dungeon missed. So we can trash again here. And here I'll probably... If I find the steward, I'll probably play it for money. Well, at this point, money and cards will be equivalent if I do find the steward. But anyway, if I don't find the steward, I will obviously not play it. Yeah. Okay, so 6. I could do village steward. I think I'd like to play the troll though sooner rather than later. Here I'll just take money and get village and something. Pretty thin. Everybody's pretty thin. I didn't get to play the troll very soon, but I guess I'll have 7 also, which could just be a couple villages or village steward. Since I already have the troll, we'll probably, it could be a double village actually. I'm not really sure what the play was there. Hope here we draw a village and a steward, but well, that's pretty good. That's very good. It's actually perfect. Draws there. Boink. We can even buy a grand market now. Which I suppose I will. Is it better than just a single bridge troll? I think so. I think so. And I will try and get another bridge troll soon, though it doesn't have to be right now. Let's just take coins. Well, let's figure out if 1 coin makes a difference. Well, it probably will if it's, well, okay. So we're gonna have 3, and then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we could have basically 8 or 9. We can have 9 without, we can have 8 without having coppers in play. Which seems pretty good. Could be grand market in another village. And then this next turn get the trolls. Get the next troll. Probably. He'll be able to get grand market. Oh, he still has an estate, huh? That's not as good. I wouldn't mind having the second dungeon, though. Really, I'm thin enough that 1 is probably pretty much good. Somewhere you'd think you could work in an outpost, but you could still dud out. Probably will have an estate pile out. Doesn't seem far-fetched to me. Doesn't seem at all far-fetched to me. Like the villages will run, the grand markets will probably run, and then here we can do Grand Market Bridge Troll. That seems good, I think. And next we'll be able to probably think about an outpost at this point. Maybe it should have been earlier even, but we each have 1 copper left, so those will be dying here. I'm a little bit ahead. He does have more villages, which lets him do some things. I don't think it'll matter too much though. So probably want an outpost. Well, I don't think this matters at all. So how to play this? It could go Grand Market, Village Outpost. It could go a bunch of villages. Like we could do Village Troll, or Village Bridge Troll, Village Outpost. Here. We will get to have the dungeon on the outpost. Well, we want an outpost. And that means it comes with a village. And then we want either a grand market or a village and a bridge troll. Bridge trolls obviously help some. It may give me a pile out on the next turn, actually. Depend on what he takes. I may need to score some points just to be on the safe side. But it looks good for me. Alright. He resigns. I didn't... Maybe his turn totally dudded, which would be really weird, but... Seems impossible, actually, but... Maybe he just felt too far behind. I would love to win here. So I can't save for the 5-2, which is fine. It's not that big a deal. Gesture would be okay, but... I guess I'm gonna do Amulet Page. I don't think there's any real mystery here with the open. At least not in my mind. You can save an estate. You can pass the estate from your first hand into your third hand, just for fun. I guess you can maybe. No, you can't do that. That doesn't work. Yeah, like a 3-4 would let you pass a copper on if you wanted to, but not this way. Well, no, that's not true. I can, right? I can. No, that doesn't work. Is it? No, it does not work. I gotta get in the mindset of saving, so I'm gonna start it right now. Start practicing early. He got his amulet in his first turn, which is very nice. Maybe his page will miss the shuffle. I wouldn't complain if that were to happen. I think I like playing with 2 amulets here. You don't have to rush for the Rangers. I mean, the Rangers are really good with Champion, but the King's Court Conspirator is also really good with Champion, so... So I guess that's the question. Do we want to save an estate here or a copper? Do we need the second page? Do we want it over the second amulet? I think I want the amulet. I can get it next turn too, though, but... This is a fine shuffle, actually. As long as your page doesn't miss, you're pretty happy. We'll be just in the exact same spot, I guess. Then it's down to the joys of hoping you... So I could save here and buy another page. Or I can buy a Jester, which will only do anything for me very briefly, but maybe it'll do something good. It's not awful. I mean, it might be worse than a Conspirator, actually. Oh well. I would probably take a page or a Great Hall here. Man, I'm getting raked over the coals with these treasure hunters. How did he hit 7? He just took coin, I guess. That's how. Maybe I'll hit 7 with the help of my... Yeah, I'll just save something, right? I don't care if it's... I don't care to buy anything particularly. Let's exchange. There goes my jester. I can get a king's court now, which I guess I will. It's either that or trash. So, I think I want the king's court. Could be the expand, I guess. I don't actually have a lot of king's court targets. Though with save you can kind of get around to one. King and an amulet even would be pretty nice. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, he already got to king something. That's depressing. I'm definitely behind. I don't even care about this warrior, right? Because I don't want to... I don't want to exchange it anyway. The only good thing would be if it was the king's court here, then I would cycle a bunch. That would be the nice thing. Now there's the chest, there's one chance to really shine. Can it come through for me? I could save it. I could save it for the next hand and king it. It's a question of whether I want to king the jester, king the amulets. Because he... When did he place king's court? Early. So he's probably not gonna get his champion down. I guess this doesn't or prevents me from having the ability to play the King's Court. I don't know what I'm saying. Well, looky there. That was absolutely nuts. Cool. Alright, do I want a gold? I'm not really sure, actually. It's probably better than not having gold. Hooray, Jester. Okay. Well, my stinking good for nothing hero is at the bottom here. With a King's Court, I think. So I think we want to save the Great Hall. And then buy another Ranger. I wanted to see the page upgrades. I got a Ranger, right? You can't scroll the log while you're in this. You can't look at these and you can't scroll the log, so you can only see whatever's out here. He did kill my silver, which is nice. He's gonna crush me though, just because he drew his deck. And I'm still like 3 turns away from getting a hero or a champion. Yeah, these. When do you get a 3rd amulet? Well, whatever. These you should probably take conspirators. These. Well, he could also just take King's Courts or expand. Yeah, expand seems good. These Traveler games have not been kind to me with the. That is, the Traveler lines are really fun, but the whole thing where you're just like, if they show up at the bottom of the shuffle, it's like 4 turns. That can be pretty frustrating. So here I'm going to draw 5 cards, I guess, and then save what I can and hope for the best. Guess he's going for big hero expand stuff, which is reasonable. I would get another King's Court if I were him. Hopefully he just doesn't hit. This second expand seems just like way too early. But what do I know? So like, why would you not take another king's court, I think? Okay. So I will have a turn. Too bad I didn't get to hit him there with more silvers. He doesn't have draw yet. I think that second expand and taking all those golds was just like way early. I hope he provinces. He'll still probably beat me, but like it gives me some hope. Because he has a lot of treasure and stuff. Alright, let's... Oh no, oh no. This is like the worst misclick I've ever made. I won't... Jeez. It's like close... It's not even close. It's definitely the worst misclick I've ever made. And he had a garbage hand too. I think he had a garbage hand at least. And I don't hit a ranger here. So I am completely screwed. And all my king's courts, of course, showed up there. This is alright. Well, that's all on me. So, thanks for watching. In your own matches, make sure you're more careful than me. Because I do believe he screwed it up at the end, but I screwed it up way worse by doing that click. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and I probably won't play another match for a couple weeks, but then I'll finish up the rest of my league matches. See y'all later.